Okay, so we're still inside the ticker function. And what I'm going to do, I'm first going to go here and identify this ends the ticker. Is now we're going to go through and see if the position is equal to the size of the word. Remember here we went and we got the initial size of the word. So that's what we're checking first. We're seeing if the position when increased by 1, so position plus plus means increased by 1, is absolutely equal to the size. If that's the case, and this here is going to end our if that's the case, we reset position to 0. That means we're ready to move on to the next word, is what this means. We reset position to 0. We set a timeout, which means it pauses the timer. And we rerun the new function, because we have to put a function inside set timeout, and we give it a longer delay, which 1,000 milliseconds is equal to 1 second. At this point, we also increase x, because that's going to move us to the next message. With that said, we also need to check to make sure that we're not on the last message, because if we are, we need to head back here. So that looks like if x equals our max, because we established max back up here. If that's the case, so we'll do another end if, then we reset x to equal 0. And whatever it is, our new size value equals the new message of x dot length. So, recap the if. Position gets reset to 0. Extra pause for the function. Move on up. If x is equal to max, which would be 1 higher than what exists, then we reset to 0 and our size gets reset. If that's not the case, that is only if we're at the end of the word. We still need to establish what happens when we're working with the current word. So the else then simply becomes, and this will end the else. I like to use braces to contain all my information. Else, we set the timeout to ticker, because this will have it run again, and it's a shorter timeout so that it actually runs through. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that should be it. Let's see if it works. Okay. Well, first thing I need to do is get it to actually run. So I'm going to get rid of the code the second function text, because that's not necessary. We just finished that. But we need to get the function to run. So down here on body, we go body on load equals, and we're going to run ticker, since the message function's essentially just a constructor. Now let's see if it works. There we go. You got a ticker going across your web page.